We are here at Arlington Cemetery, and we want to show you around what they have here. Excited to see JFK's gravesite. Arlington National Cemetery is a hallowed burial ground located in Arlington, Virginia. It serves as the final resting place for thousands of military veterans. Established during the American Civil War, Arlington National Cemetery spans over 600 acres. The cemetery serves as a solemn and peaceful setting for visitors to pay their respects and reflect on the sacrifices of those who have defended our nation. Previously on Santos Chronicles, our family took you around Washington, D.C. at the National Mall to check out some iconic monuments such as the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument. On this road trip, we were able to hit our 25th state, Virginia. So when you come in, we just parked at the lot. It is $3 per hour, and with my parallel parking skills, I'm glad there is a lot. A lot of kids and tours doing this trip. So let's try to figure out where we gotta go next. It's time to go to the visitor center to get our tickets. So it looks like if you have a wheelchair, you're over here. And then over here is the main entrance. Addison is leading the way. Here it is. We're gonna get the tours. We got our ticket for today. This is what we're gonna use to be able to go in and off. And then we're gonna try to catch this tram. The tram tour departs every 30 minutes from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. This tour makes 4 stops, and the game plan today is to visit 2 places, President John F. Kennedy's gravesite, and also check out the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. It's like Disneyland, the little tram, right? One of the cool things about this tour is you can go at your own pace, and any of the 4 stops you can hop on or you can hop off. The other 2 stops I didn't mention was John J. Pershing's gravesite and also the Arlington House. After walking through all of Washington, D.C., it was kind of nice to be able to just sit back and listen to our tour guide as he explained all the cool things around here.
As we come around, look on the pasture side for a tall black marker with a Star of David on it. That's the final resting place of Ruth Bader Ginsburg and her husband Martin Ginsburg.
The kids gained valuable historical knowledge and first-hand experience during their visit to Arlington National Cemetery. At first, the kids were a little bit uneasy because it is a cemetery, but I wanted to expose them to this because they had the opportunity to witness history unfold before their eyes, and I was so excited to show them this next stop. Now we're gonna go to John F. Kennedy's gravesite. Oh, is it this way? Yeah, this way. Up the hill, he said. It was pretty surreal being here where President John F. Kennedy was buried. When John F. Kennedy was assassinated, the world was shocked and was in mourning. He was laid to rest here on November 25th, 1963, but the initial plot was only 20 feet by 30 feet and was surrounded by a white picket fence. But after all the large crowds came, cemetery officials and members of the Kennedy family decided that a more suitable site should be constructed. So the eternal flame that you see right here was lit by former First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. And on May 23rd, 1994, she was buried right next to her husband. Before we went to our next stop, we made sure we hit the gift shop to look for some postcards. For $3 a month on Patreon, we'll make sure to send you a postcard each month. The link will be in the description below. Rosalie, what you end up getting?
Nickel.
Oh, look at this. We saw this. The Arlington House.
I love it.
We got back on the tram as we headed to the next stop. And if you look to the left of us here, you'll see a bunch of mini tombstones. Those represent the unidentified soldiers that died during the Civil War. It wasn't until World War I where the dog tags was invented. And right over here lies the 54th Massachusetts Infantry Regiment. They were one of the first all-black regiments in the Union Army during the Civil War. Do you remember that movie Glory, which starred Matthew Broderick, Denzel Washington, and Morgan Freeman? That was a movie that highlighted this regiment. Our next stop is the Memorial Amphitheater, We really want to see the changing of the guards, but we better hurry because it's about to start. It says changing of the guards occurs every hour right now, and during the weekend I think it's every 30 minutes. And the time is 12:55, so we have 5 minutes. Why am I always running in these vlogs? Let's go, keep going. So I'm guessing it's where all the people are standing. We're on our way. Melissa and Holly said this is something we couldn't miss. The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier is a monument honoring unidentified fallen soldiers. The tomb itself is made of white marble and is guarded 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Everyone here was here to see the changing of the guard, which is a ceremonial ritual performed by the old guard soldiers. It involves a precise handover of responsibility and is a symbol of gratitude and remembrance for the sacrifice of the unknown soldiers. So let's see this in action. Once the changing of the guard is done, just make sure you have some patience. Even though there's a lot of trams, they do fill up and you might have to wait a little bit. To be honest with you, Arlington National Cemetery was not part of our itinerary, but I'm so glad my mother-in-law Holly decided to convince us that we had to go here. The experience we've had here really has changed our family. We have a great appreciation of how many people gave up their lives. Together, let us honor those who gave everything for our freedom. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Oh man, what a powerful experience that was. So if you get a chance, make sure you take your family there. Yeah, so what's your favorite part?
Probably when they were changing out the guards. It was like really cool to see.
It was like so precise.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that so like perfect every time.
If you're looking for ideas for your next Washington, D.C. trip, click the video link right here